Wednesday, the 15th week in Ordinary Time. Daily Readings. A reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 10, starting at verse 5. Woe to Assyria, rod of my anger! The club in their hands is my fury. I was sending him against a godless nation, commissioning him against the people who enrage me, to pillage and plunder at will and trample on them like the mud in the streets. But this was not his intention, nor did his heart plan it so. For he dreamed of putting an end to them, of liquidating nations without number. For he thought, are not my officers all kings? Is not Calno like Karshemish, Hamath like Aprad, Samaria like Damascus? As my hand has found the kingdoms of the false gods, where there were more images than in Jerusalem and Samaria. As I have treated Samaria and her false gods, shall I not treat Jerusalem and her statues too? When the Lord has completed all his work on Mount Zion and in Jerusalem, he will punish the fruit of the king of Assyria's boastful heart and the insolence of his haughty looks. For he thinks, by the strength of my own arm I have done this, and by my own wisdom how intelligent I have been. I have abolished the frontiers between the peoples. I have plundered their treasures like a hero. I have subjugated their inhabitants. My hand has found, as though a bird's nest, the riches of the peoples, like someone collecting deserted eggs. I have collected the whole world, while no one has fluttered a wing or opened a beak to squawk. Does the axe claim more credit than the man who wields it, or the saw more strength than the man who handles it? As though a staff controlled those who raise it, or the club could raise what is not made of wood. That is why Yahweh Sabaoth is going to inflict leanness on his stout men, and beneath his glory kindle a fever, burning like a fire. The light of Israel will become a fire, and its Holy One a flame, burning and devouring his thorn bushes and brambles in a day. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. Blessed are you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth. You have revealed to little ones the mysteries of the kingdom. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. A reading from the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 11, verses 25 through 27. At that time Jesus exclaimed, I give praise to you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, for although you have hidden these things from the wise and the learned, you have revealed them to the childlike. Yes, Father, such has been your gracious will. All things have been handed over to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son wishes to reveal him. The Gospel of the Lord.